The Make America Healthy Again movement is feeling a bit betrayed right now after the Supreme Court today sided with the maker of Roundup weed killer. It's a ruling that will block thousands of lawsuits alleging the company failed to warn people that that product could cause cancer. A popular food activist and supporter of the MAHA movement told our NBC News team over text, quote, "The decision is sickening." Bayer, the maker of Roundup, has already settled thousands of lawsuits over these cancer claims, and it says it will still set aside more than $7 billion to resolve many of the remaining cases against the company. Bayer wrote in a statement that the ruling should, quote, help significantly contain the Roundup litigation after nearly a decade of legal battles. We want to bring in NBC's Julie Tsirkin at the White House. Julie, what more have you learned from people in the MAHA movement about this ruling on Roundup that has really been in the papers? I mean, for 10 years we've been reading about this.
Oh, Tom, they've been so frustrated by this for months. It dates back to February when President Trump signed an executive order that essentially boosts the supply of glyphosate. He signed that order, and then Congress tried to actually pass a provision in its farm bill. It was defeated after this MAHA blowback that would have shielded those pesticide companies, including Bayer and Monsanto, from any liability when it comes to potential cancer-causing links and glyphosate. A little bit more of what Vani Hari had to tell me. She's this mega influencer. She's been a food activist. She actually was a Democrat and helped lead a lot of Republicans to end up voting for President Trump once RFK Jr. joined his administration. She told me in that text that all of it began with the administration's push back in February. The EPA under the Trump administration also making rulings against PFAS. You see her text there on your screen now. And the lawyer for some of those who were trying to sue this and make this push in the Supreme Court, the attorney saying, quote, the Supreme Court ruling wrongly slams the courthouse door on Americans sickened by pesticides. Tom, I spoke to a MAHA mom. Her name is Michaela. She works for Moms Across America. She is a nutritionist. I spoke with her a couple of months ago just about this push that they tried to make in front of the Supreme Court. Take a listen to a little bit of what she told me.
The pesticide issue has been severely disappointing. It's been a huge slap in the face. We're seeing a huge coordinated push at every level of government to shield pesticide companies from accountability.
What's so interesting, Tom, is that when RFK Jr., the Secretary of Health and Human Services, when he testified before Congress a couple of months ago, he actually said that he believes glyphosate causes cancer. That's completely contrary to what his own administration has been saying for months. There's been a lot of disagreement between the WHO, the EPA, the scientific community writ large, Tom, about if, in fact, glyphosate is linked to cancer. The Supreme Court, the dissenters in that ruling, including Supreme Court Justice Jackson, actually said there isn't enough evidence to make sure that states aren't at least able to take their own action when it comes to these pesticides. But one thing is for sure, a group that helped usher President Trump into the White House is completely unhappy, and Congresswoman Luna on Capitol Hill said she will make a legislative effort to turn this around.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.